morning. It is Tuesday, 8:12 a.m. And it's September 12th. And I'm still in my tent because it has been raining really hard. So it just stopped. And now I'm eating breakfast and having hot chocolate and going to pack up. But the problem is that I went to try to charge up my phone, but it's saying I can't because the connector is wet. So if I had like dry air, I think I could dry it out easily, be good to go. But I may not be able to film too much today, and I'm hoping I can because there's supposed to be some water crossings and things like that. So I need my phone to be able to try to get some around roads, possibly. So anyway, that's the dilemma that we're facing right now. Otherwise, it was a great night. I'm camped out, I can't remember, Moxie Pond lean-to, I think. Not at the shelter, but came way down to the pond view to hopefully see a moose, and I still haven't seen a moose, but it's a beautiful view. Hold on, I'll show you. This is the view from my tent. You can kind of see the pond, but I went way away by myself, so it's very nice and remote out here. I like it. All right, I will keep you posted on my phone status. Hopefully it will stay charged. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon, I hope. I know I haven't been able to show you guys anything today, and it's been an incredible day. We've had so many water crossings. One which was just shy of our knee, not all the way there. One that had a big current and lots of rock hops on other ones, but this is the branch of the Katahdin River. I'm not saying it right, so I'll put the word up here, but I'm not trying to butcher it on purpose. I just literally don't know how to pronounce it, but oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I just had to show you guys. And we've been walking along this type of water pretty much all day today. It's fabulous. I did want to say that it's 4:11 p.m. I'm not sure how far we've gone, but I'm shooting for 2.3 more miles because then I think that will give me almost 12 for the day. I don't know, something around there, 11 something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm shooting for that just because I want to. Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 13th, about 8:10 a.m. and made it across the Piscopeka River thing last night. Got here, I think, around 6 p.m. and finally about 2 in the morning I was able to charge up my phone, so that made me so relieved because that was getting a little scary because I had like almost not a lot of percent left. What I thought I would do before I get hiking is to show you what it was that I crossed last night. Hold on one second. All right, so this over there on that bank is where I had to cross from, and it's a bit deep because we've had so much rain lately. It's not a fast moving current, so that's good. So I just kind of like took my time, made it across as safely as I could, and then when I made it up, I already broke it down and it was so nasty. It's just like everything is just dirt. Like there's my pack covered with debris and what have you, but I made it up, and this was where I was headed the whole day, was my goal, and I was able to camp right here in that spot. So that was awesome. For some reason my down quilt got super wet last night. I have no idea. I think I might have had a crack in my my door. I didn't shut it all the way, and so I'm gonna have to take care of that today. But what I'm doing is have about 6 or so miles to get to Shaw's Hiker Hostel, and that's where I'm gonna go tonight. Basically, it's like a Nero, and then I'm taking tomorrow as a 0 to get ready for the 100-mile wilderness. All right, I am glad to have you guys back with me on this journey, and I will show you stuff as I see it. Oh, I did want to show you this. This is kind of a cool thing. Ever so often when you're hiking in different parts, they have a hiker please register box, and it's just to keep so that they can help know, okay, this is where they were last. And you just fill out this card. It says your name, your address, all that kind of jazz. And you take the bottom piece and then you stick the filled out piece in there. All right, talk to you later. Well, I just got service after 3.5 days of not having any, which again is why I was a little freaked out. Look at this weather, look at this. Where do I go? Why I was freaked out with, hold on, I'm gonna turn you off with use both hands to get across that. So saturated. All right, so anyway, I haven't had service for 3.5 days like I was saying, and that's why I was also kind of freaked out about my phone, because I couldn't charge it, didn't know what was going on with my family, friends, with life, and just got one bar and my phone messages started going ding, 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 which is really cool. I kind of wish I had been at a casino and money was falling out of one of those little quarter things, but it wasn't. And one of my dear, dear friends, Nancy, who I adore and who has watched these videos since the very beginning, and I love you, Nancy. Thank you so much for being my friend. But anyway, she said, hey girl, are you okay with that hurricane coming? And I was like, what? What? There's no hurricane coming. And so I don't know all the details just yet, but then I got another message and it showed the track of the hurricane. And guys, I'm so close. After today, I'm gonna have 114 miles, 114, I think, to go around that point. Definitely less than 120. And to be so close and to not finish this journey, oh my God, I don't know if I can do that, because I have a commitment at the end of the month that I want to be at. So, I don't know. It'll all work out. I know it will. It always does, but it's a slight possibility that I have to wrap my head around going home and not finishing this trip just yet and coming back another time to do the 100-mile wilderness, because God knows I don't want to be stuck in that with a hurricane coming. So anyway, I'm gonna just keep hiking and just keep pondering and just keep enjoying this amazing, beautiful view. I've been savoring it and treasuring it these last 3.5 days. Just kind of being by myself with no service, nobody to talk to. And I love it. I don't know. I'm gonna miss it so much. So it's not a dilemma, obviously, because safety first. But if it were to make me hold off on my dream and my quest, so aggravating. But life has a way of turning out the way it's supposed to, despite our best efforts. So you're walking with me for a bit, and when we come across more water or something like that, I'll show you, because what if this is our last day to get to hike? Okay, I think I'm about to cross. I'm gonna hang up. Not hang up, I'm gonna stop recording right now so that I can cry by myself. Talk to you soon. All right, as promised, here is a stream crossing. Aren't they just pretty? And there's our blades. I'm gonna whine for a few minutes. I hope you guys will humor me. So I retired early so that I could finish this thing. Then I got super sick, lost all my energy, had that horrible experience in New Hampshire and in Mahoosic Notch and all that kind of stuff. Came back, felt strong, finished the harder sections that were still being thrown, still feel strong. Now I'm able to move and make miles, and it's like it could possibly be snatched away. Climbing and summiting Mount Katahdin. There's a reason for everything, I know that. I'm trying to stay positive here because shoot, I mean, what if the storm veers back out into the Atlantic? I don't know anything yet. I'm gonna get there and figure it out. But I just was trying to put together some things in my mind. The expense, the travel, oh, you know, all that stuff that comes with doing this kind of stuff, which I willingly do and will continue to willingly do. But man, why? See how gorgeous it is? It changes from literally second to second almost, this terrain. I'm just loving it. I don't want to say bye. We are walking beside Lake Hebron. Hebron. Not sure if that's how you say it, but that's where we are at currently. Alright, and we are going to cross this, and the water continues that way. We just crossed. See the plank over there, it was kind of high up. It was freaking me out. I'm always like, float, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. But we have this one across right now. That looks peaceful though, doesn't it? With the water over those rocks. We have a water crossing, and there's our blades way down there. All right, somehow I've ended up in Dover because I was hungry. I'm trying to find a baked potato, couldn't find one, but I did get Subway sandwich. And look, it's a homecoming parade. I'm getting to watch it. So it's kind of cool. They didn't block traffic on one side, which is weird to me. That's what they do in my state, but there's supposedly, I hear floats and everything. So I'll let you guys see what I see in a minute. I don't understand why they didn't close traffic going the other way. And for my Texas peeps, somewhere I saw a girl going by and she had a homecoming mom, because we don't have those in Milton, in my town, in Florida. So this is kind of cool. And that was it. 4 floats, the classes, the freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, and a lot of fire trucks. That's cool to be a part of. All right, so I did make it to Shaw's Hikers Hostel on Wednesday. I took a 0 on Thursday, the 14th. Tomorrow, the 15th, I am supposed to be slack packing south, 15 AT miles. So I'm very excited about that in the 100-mile wilderness. And from there, I'll keep you posted on what's going to happen due to the storm. But as of right now, still hiking. Thanks so much for watching.